Hey guys, it's Coily Diaries back with another video. If you're new to my channel, be sure to subscribe, click that notification bell, like, share this video, and to my returning subscribers, you know I love you guys. In this video, I will be sharing 5 reasons why I do not use grease on my hair. And before you come for me, hear me out. If you have been a subscriber of mine for a while, hold on. Girl, what are your thoughts? Comment below if you know anywhere where I can purchase a hairpiece like this. You know, like a ponytail that has a drawstring, preferably. Because I really like this hair and how it kind of matches a little bit to a certain extent with my twists. I have not seen anything that has got twists this size on the internet, but I'm exploring and I'll bring all that to you guys once I have it all together. Anyway, what do you think? Do you like the beat? Do you like the feet? Do we love? Do we leave? Fulmination. Guys, are you guys Fulmination fans? Is there any people that watch Fumi? Fumi is such an inspiration to moi. She's a sister, she's an aunt, she's a mother, she's a friend. She is one of those people that God blessed us with Fumi. God blessed us with her beautiful, bubbly, genuine personality. I mean, we see her through the screen and yet you can relate to her so much. So comment below if you are a Fulmination. Anyway, enough said. Anyone that's followed me for a while, you know that grease and we are friends. Like, there's so many reasons why grease is so beneficial to healthy hair, or you know, a natural hair regimen that is a healthy one. For example, grease is probably the strongest sealant out there. So if you're looking for something that is gonna really lock in that moisture, grease is probably number 1 on that list. Grease is cheap, okay? We're not out here trying to go broke looking after our hair, so it's a nice option when you are looking for something that's effective and doesn't cost the bank. Grease protects, so it creates a barrier on the hair, the skin, wherever you put it, and therefore it really protects the hair and the skin. So if protection is what you're looking for your skin, for your hair, whatever the case, it can work wonders. Another property of grease that I like that probably not many people like is that it actually weighs the hair down. And I know a lot of people, oh, they don't like the hair being worn down, they want to have the flow. Baby girl, I get it. Especially if you're wearing your twist outs, your braid outs, etc. A lot of people prefer to have products that allow for that movement. However, for someone like me that lives in twists, I love grease. I love grease for its weighing down properties. Castor oil actually does something similar to grease, and that's why I love it. Comment below if you like your hair worn down, okay? I hope I'm not weird, but it is what it is. All right, now having said all this, you guys understand that I love grease, but it's important to select products that actually work with your routine. For example, I have recently learned about the comedogenic scale, and while grease is actually a 0 on the comedogenic scale, which means it's non-comedogenic, which means it will not clog your pores. Contrary to popular belief, there are some things that need to be considered. For example, because grease causes a barrier, because of the nature of grease, it's thick, it's sticky, it can attract dirt, it can trap sweat, it can actually occlude, okay, or seal in whatever is in or out, and depending on what you're dealing with, that could cause problems. The dirt can actually be the one to clog your pores because it's being attracted by the grease. Okay, so that's one thing to consider. So here are the reasons why grease does not fit in my routine. Number 1, because grease is actually quite good at locking in moisture, it can actually be a little bit of a challenge to get that moisture back into the hair. It is not impossible, but it just takes more effort, more time. So for me, that doesn't work because I like things that work really quick at the moment in my routine, and grease does not fall into that category. The next thing is that it can actually dry the scalp because of that same effect of causing a barrier, you know, blocking out whatever is in or out. So, you know, like a barrier cream, yeah. Once you put it on there, it's done. Obviously, it's not like plastic where it's completely blocking or, you know, preventing things from going in or out. With time, things can go in, but it's just harder. So, I mean, for those that know, I like to put my sebum to good use. That means I love to massage my scalp. That means I love to loosen sebum on my scalp. That means I like to spread the sebum onto my hair where it helps hydrate and moisturize my hair. So having grease on my scalp particularly will not work for me because sebum, grease, yeah, it's gonna be difficult for that sebum to be used. So that's another reason why for me grease does not work. And of course, if you're sort of spritzing your scalp with a little bit of water, I don't know about you, but it's quite hard. When you've got Vaseline like on your lips and you drink water, you can see the little bubbles and the particles on your lips. So that's the same thing and the same behavior that water will have on the scalp once you have grease on your scalp. Now, this could work for you. Say, for example, if you wash your hair weekly or every 2 weeks and you know, you're not gonna have a lot of sebum buildup, you're not gonna itch or dandruff, etc. It could work, but for me, it doesn't work because I don't wash my hair as often as most people. And like I said, I like to extract and make use of that sebum that's on my scalp. So having grease there will not work. Using grease means that I would have to use a sulfate shampoo. And when I'm not using a sulfate shampoo, it might be a sulfate-free shampoo, but you have to have strong cleansing agents. And I have done a video where I've shared shampoos that are sulfate-free that will still cleanse your hair of grease. So it could work, but for me, I don't want to use shampoos that are harsh. I don't want to use shampoos that will strip my hair. While stripping the grease, they'll also strip the moisture out of my hair. And at this time in my routine, I'm at a level where I want moisture at every stage, at the shampooing, deep conditioning phase, moisturizing phase, and beyond. I want moisture, and no, this is not moisture overload. It takes a lot to overload your hair with moisture. And of course, the products that I use have got protein and moisture in them. So I keep a balance even if I focus a lot on moisture. I mean, there's times that I've used it on my hair and I've had to use a sulfate shampoo. So for that reason, I'm not using it because I don't want to use sulfate shampoos. Last but not least, it builds up easily. Because of its nature, its makeup, it's easy to just pile on layers and layers and layers. And like I said earlier, that means sweat being trapped, dirt being trapped, you know, lint, you name it. And that's not what I'm trying to achieve. I feel like for me, the scalp is one of those things where I like it to be free. I like it to be clean. It's easy for me to get inflammation, particularly if I allow my sebum to sit there and brew and sort of just sit there. So yeah, I need to have my scalp free and clean. I like to use essential oils. I like to use light oils on my scalp to enable my scalp to, you know, not have that build up, and for me to be able to, you know, sweep and cleanse my scalp of the sebum when it's time. Okay, guys, let me know. Does grease fit into your routine? Do you use it on your hair or your scalp? Do you just use it on your lips like most of us, or on your palms, you know, elbows and knuckles, and maybe your knees and the soles of your feet, of course? Grease is awesome when used correctly, but it's one of those things, it's like glycerin a little bit. You need to use it with caution, and you need to really think about how it fits into your routine and in what amounts you're going to use it and where you're going to use it as well. So grease is not for everyone, but it can definitely work for some of us. All right, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Until next time, it's Coily Diaries. Bye.